All right, so for my last question, man, and before I ask y'all this last question, man, I really thank y'all for coming and do this, man. I feel like it's only right that y'all give y'all perspective and y'all experience as well. I mean, of course, on my YouTube channel, they always hear from me. I think it's always good to hear from somebody else, man. And who knows, this might turn into a podcast one day. You know what I'm saying?
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. And I definitely want to say, man, it was an honor traveling with you guys, man. I know everybody would say that when we were traveling. They would always say, man, how lucky you guys are to have friends to do this with. Like, I can't get my friends to even go out sometimes, you know what I mean? It's hard to get people together, but I would definitely say we got a lot of friends that we also offered to come on this trip with, but I always say, man, between y'all two, man, y'all always down, man. JT is a little hard to get him to do stuff, but he a little slow on it, but he always comes through. He is consistent, and I know Terrell's always down for whatever, man, and I wouldn't have had it any other way, honestly. Sure. But for this last question, man, how did this trip touch you spiritually?
You might want to pause it, boss, so I can think.
Pause it, boss.
So, I guess spiritually, this kind of made me a little bit more knowledgeable of who I'm still becoming as a person. Because, we're all our own individuals and we have our own strengths and weaknesses. So this was an opportunity for me to put those strengths and weaknesses on the test. Some things worked out better than others, but it kind of not only allowed me to see what I've improved on and what I still need to improve on, but it also allowed me to see that in a different, point of view. Because how I have to act, or how I would act here in the States, isn't necessarily how I would act in another country. So there's so many different scenarios that I was in and that I will be in, on my travels and then in my regular life. And I felt like this trip really opened my eyes to what I could become.
Spiritually, as far as the nature, just being in tune with nature, I felt like just one in itself, as far as like we said in Ecuador with the waterfalls, everywhere I went, the sunset was different. The sun shined on me different. I just felt just in tune. And as far as me being myself and learning who, like he said, learning who you are, I became, and I think we could all talk about, being more confident in yourself and who you are. I feel like the more you do travel, you will become more, confident in yourself. You go into a foreign land that you never met, but you come back more yourself, which it's different. But I feel like it's like a sculpturing, and each time you was doing something and going places, you really just sculpturing, you really just molding yourself. I come back here and I feel more. Our lives are more fast paced here in the States, but I feel in tune. I feel like. Wherever, even if it's fast, just like a sports game that I could always narrate the pace. You know what I'm saying? Life could be moving fast, but I could go at my own pace, the own beat of my own drum, because I figure I know who I am, more confident in who I am. And I feel like spiritually, that's what the trip has done for me. So when stuff that has happened that I would normally react to, or a thing that will make me that will happen that I will feel more or nervous in a situation, I feel like I can control the narrative now. I'm not as nervous no more. I've been and met people that I didn't speak the language to. I've been in open places where I wasn't at my best and everything. So here it should be no different. This is home here, so I should be more comfortable at home. And I felt like that's what the trip did for me.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. I guess the overall general message between the two of y'all is just self-evolving, continuing to evolve as a person, and connection and just oneness with your surrounding. Seeing yourself a part of your surroundings as opposed to separate to it. Like you are a piece of the chain, of everything that goes on around you. And yeah, man. Once again, man, thanks y'all for coming through, and doing this, man, and doing the vlogs too.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And South America, and this definitely won't be the last trip, man, for sure.
It's gonna be a last trip to you.
For sure. I mean, not backpacking,
playing.
but you know what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure we will
Long-term, it
go.
will
Yeah, I know we. But yeah, man, appreciate it, and all the rest of y'all, make sure y'all tune in, like, subscribe, and yeah, man, I'll catch y'all later. Anything last y'all want to say?
Travel.
If you get an opportunity, take it.
Yeah, take it. Show them what we do around the world for as black people. And as Americans, show them that we're not as obnoxious, because that's what they really think of us, low key. We boastful, USA, but just show them what we're really about. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's it.
Cool.
See you in Africa.
Africa, baby.
Maybe.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. It's a wrap. I say that it's a wrap.